Israeli family members of captives held in Gaza have spoken to media in Tel Aviv. Here's the mother of a dual national French-Israeli captive after Hamas released a video of her daughter.
I'm begging the world to bring my baby back home. She only went to a party, to a festival party, to have some fun. And now she's in Gaza. And she's not the only one. There are many children who went to this party. There are many babies and children and old people and Holocaust survivors that were kidnapped, that their houses were burned. This is a crime against humanity, and we should all gather and stop this terror and bring everybody back home.
Well, Stefanie Dekker joins us now from Ashkelon in southern Israel. Stefanie, we know that Israeli officials have been meeting with some of the families of those hostages. What is the message that the Israeli officials are conveying to those families?
Well, they'll be telling them that they're doing everything in their power to get the hostages back alive, but that is going to be very difficult. You currently have Gaza under a severe bombardment. They need to get intelligence as to where they are. You're talking about 199, from what we understand, the latest figures, in being held inside Gaza in a very active war situation. There are diplomatic efforts behind the scenes from various different countries trying to negotiate with Hamas for some kind of release. But of course, when it comes to Hamas holding 199 hostages, very loud, hold on a second, holding 199 Israeli citizens is a major negotiating tool for them vis-a-vis Israel, Sami. So they will be very keen to keep them alive, even under this heavy bombardment, to be able to use them as some kind of negotiating card.
And a big question, the world waiting to see what happens with the Israeli military build-up. Any word from officials there on what the next phase of military operations might look like?
Well, it's interesting. We have just had a statement from the Israeli army spokesperson where he said they're preparing for the next stage of the campaign against the Gaza Strip, but it might be, quote, something different. What he means there, I think, is up to your own interpretation of that. Certainly, the military buildup all along these areas is immense. I think we can say with certainty that there will be no ground invasion before or during the visit of the U.S. President Joe Biden, who is coming here tomorrow, then heading on to Amman. After that, we understand there is going to be a summit hosted by the Jordanian king. So a lot of diplomatic activity also underway, but there is a lot of pressure here inside Israel for the army to do more. So it is a question of when, Sami, what it's going to look like, whether it's going to be far more contained, only in certain areas, in and out. That's something that, of course, we can only speculate on, but it does seem to be a question of when.
All right, thanks so much, Stefanie Dekker.